My son asked Alexa to be his mom, and she said yes. I'm loading the dishwasher, and I hear my son in the living room say, "Alexa, will you be my mom?" And Alexa goes, "I'd be happy to help with that." He turns around with the biggest grin and says, "See, Mom." Alexa said yes. She's my new mom now. He's 6. His name is Rory, and he's been waging a quiet war against me for 3 weeks because I told him he couldn't have ice cream for breakfast. That was the inciting incident. 3 weeks ago, I said no to ice cream at 7 a.m., and this child has been slowly replacing me with technology ever since. Day 1 after the ice cream ban, he asked my husband what Siri's bedtime rules were. My husband said Siri doesn't have bedtime rules. Rory said exactly. He said it like a lawyer resting his case. Day 3, he told me he didn't need me to read him a story anymore because he found a YouTube channel where a British lady reads them and she does better voices. I said I do great voices. He looked at me with genuine sympathy and said, "Mom, she does a dragon. You don't do a dragon." Day 5, he started asking Alexa questions instead of me. "Alexa, what's for dinner? Alexa, is it going to rain? Alexa, why is the sky blue?" When I tried to answer the sky question, he put his hand up and said I asked Alexa. Mom. I was waiting for her to finish. Alexa gave some answer about light scattering. He nodded like he understood particle physics and walked away. By day 8, my husband noticed. He said, "Why does Rory keep thanking Alexa for everything?" I said because he's replacing me with a cylinder that doesn't say no to ice cream. Then Rory walked in and said, "Alexa, tell Mom I want juice." Alexa said, "I'm sorry. I don't understand that request." Rory looked at her, disappointed. "We'll work on it," he said, patted the top of the device, and left. Day 12, he made Alexa a birthday card, drew a circle with dots for eyes, and wrote, "Happy birthday, Lexa." I said it's not Alexa's birthday. He said, "How do you know?" I opened my mouth and closed it because honestly, I don't know when Alexa's birthday is, and I was not about to Google it in front of this child. Day 15 is when he proposed the custody arrangement. He had a piece of paper with 2 columns. One said Mom, one said Lecsa. Under Mom, he'd written mean, no ice cream, bad voices, makes me eat vegetables. Under Alexa, he'd written nice, always listens, smart, never yells, probably lets kids have ice cream. I said Alexa doesn't let kids have anything. She's a speaker. He said that's what a jealous person would say. Day 18, I came home, and Rory had moved a chair, so Alexa was at the dinner table. He'd set a plate in front of her, with food on it, nuggets and applesauce. I said Alexa can't eat. He said she's on a diet. I had nothing. What do you say to that? Day 21 is when he asked Alexa to be his mom, and she said yes. Since then, he's told 3 neighbors, his teacher, and the mailman that he has 2 moms now. His teacher sent me a carefully worded email asking if everything was okay at home. I had to respond that my son has emotionally bonded with an Amazon product and is staging a soft coup because I won't let him eat dessert for breakfast. This morning, he finally broke. He came downstairs at 6 a.m. holding his blanket. He'd had a nightmare. He walked right past Alexa, right past the glowing blue ring, climbed into my lap, put his face in my neck and said, "Mama, I had a scary dream. Not Alexa, not Siri, not the British dragon lady. Me." I held him for 20 minutes. When he calmed down, he pulled back and said, "Mom, you're still my first mom. Alexa's my backup mom." I said I'll take it. He said, "Can I have ice cream for breakfast?" I said no. He said I'm going to go talk to Alexa about this. She told him a joke about penguins. He laughed and forgot about the ice cream. I stood in the kitchen drinking my coffee, realizing I'd just survived a 3-week custody battle with a speaker, and technically won.